Hello everybody. Hola. Ciao. Hey hey. Moshi moshi. 안녕하세요. Привет. Salut. Dobry jestem. Hello. Namaste. Ni hao. And whatever language you speak. If I haven't already incorporated your greeting, um, leave me a comment, and if you watch me, so that I can next time. I hope to expand and at least keep expanding how many languages are in my introduction. Make it fair for everybody. So, but like I said in my last video, if we could make a word that is universal for hello, maybe unless this could be universal for hello, you know, a new greeting rather than all these words, we can just be like, just a thought. So, this video I'm going to just talk to you a little bit about where I'm at in my life and new cultures I'm exploring and experiencing and just loving. And okay, so I moved to an area that is very booming. It's just outside of New York City. It's called Jersey City, and there's so much culture there, and it's essentially like a budding artist community with a lot going on, a lot of people being active and proactive in terms of creating a better community for people in the area. There's a lot of like farmers markets, what have you. We're trying to like implement more bike lanes. There was this huge trash landfill that was on, the address was like 111 something Ave, and all these people came together, and like literally the mound was like, it was like really big. I wasn't there for that, but like they moved it all, and it's just amazing what people can do when they come together. So never think that just one idea you have is too small or you won't be able to get it across. Just don't be scared, just voice your opinion, especially if it's important towards the collective. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about, in my new area, as I'm not sure a lot of people know, I'm very much into India and Ayurveda and yoga, and it's something that's very close to my heart, and I kind of just stumbled into, or rather it presented itself to me clue by clue throughout these past 2 years of my life. Long story short, maybe I should make another video about that, because I have a lot of things to say. Long story short, I was going through a period in my life where I just was I really felt detached, disassociated from like who I really was. Like I always felt who I really was, but I just had a lot of like social clouding and just a lot of things that I kind of had to get over and really figure myself out. And at the time I was living in France, and I met a girl from California who introduced me to yoga. And it was the perfect timing because I was just completely frazzled, and I was in a new place, living with people I didn't know, working for them in their home. So I found it, and I just remember it was like this huge release for me. It was something that I knew there was a lot I had to do with it in order to progress with it, but I was hooked since I noticed I was calmer, and I started losing weight, feeling better, sleeping better. So with that, then I started really craving curry, and I was like, why is this happening? Why is my body telling me just to eat curry all the time? And then I started Googling curry and what's in curry and the ingredients, and each ingredient that goes into a curry has a property that is almost like an antidepressant. So it was like my body's way of telling me that you need to lift up, or you need to cleanse, or this is what you need at this point in time. And not only that, it's extremely healing. All these spices coming together. So from there, after I googled, what's in the curry, then that's how I found Ayurveda. And the whole system of, um, you know, blending foods with knowing what your dosha is and how to cater to what your dosha is. And I'm going to explain this all in like another video because it's so detailed that it's going to take, or maybe I should do a series about it because I would say I'm like at intermediate knowledge of it. There's so much to know. So essentially Ayurveda means, Ayur means life and Veda means knowledge. So it's life knowledge, essentially how to live your life, how to live a holistic life and be in sync with yourself on all levels, mentally, spiritually, and physically. And so it translates to the science of life. And in India, it's a system, the ancient Hindu system of traditional medicine and the approach to life. And it dates back 5,000 years. That's a long time, you know. That's a very long time for something to be developed that long. They've had time to see what works, what doesn't. And if you look at Indian people, you know, they have such like thick hair, they have such thick eyelashes, they look like they glow a little bit, they look healthy. Not to say that it's everybody, but there's a certain presence that their culture emanates. Okay, so essentially, Ayurveda is based on 3 energies, and that's called doshas. And doshas are combined of 5 elements. So Vata is air and ether. Pitta is fire and water. Kapha is earth and water. And essentially, each of us were born with a constitution or a Prakriti, which is a combination of all 3 doshas. So we have all 3 doshas, but say for me, for example, I'm more Kapha, and Pitta Kapha. My Pitta Kapha doshas are like almost equal, but Kapha is a little more. So your current state, which is how you're feeling right now, and if you feel like either clear or you feel like there's something off about you, that is what your Vikruti is. So your current state of being, your Vikruti. And that's addressed and treated, and especially when your energies are out of balance, or your doshas are out of balance. And Ayurveda is very simple. It's just a system of knowing how to take care of yourself in a prolonged... It's more about prevention than it is, I'm going to wait till the last minute and then take care of myself. So it provides many simple ways through which you can bring yourself into balance. Okay. So, I went to the Indian bazaar today, and at first I was like, after work I was like, I have to go, and I have to go to, I wanted to find like kirtan or like a Hindi temple, and I went and I had such an experience, like I just stepped in and I was just like in complete awe of everything around me. And I remember I went to the shrine and the altar, where all the deities are, and I just like almost felt like exploded open with like, I just started crying. And you know, not because I was like sad or anything, just because I just felt something like come up and just like out of me, and like an utmost respect and reverence. And so I sat and I with everybody, and you know, there was a lot Indian elders, and I played the chimes, and I did said mantras, and I left feeling like in a complete state of bliss and just extremely centered and clear, and just amazing. And I plan to go back as often as possible because it feels like home for me. So while I was there, I naturally wandered around and was like, let me get some food. Like, I didn't want to go to a restaurant because there were so many different bazaars and markets that I wanted to just go and pick something up and bring it home. So I found these, it's called Channa chor, and it's spicy chickpea flakes. And they're so good. So if you're vegan, or if you are, you know, like to eat healthy, but you don't like necessarily like stuff that has no flavor to it, I suggest Indian food. Yeah, so this is relatively healthy. I would say it's very healthy. If you're looking for a little snack, and what I love about Indian food, it's the spice combinations. It just like wakes you up, makes you feel like alive. So this is what I got. Channa chor, and it was so cheap too. Everything in it was very cheap. Okay, so then I got some mango lassi because I'm obsessed with mango lassi, and essentially mango lassi is a yogurt mango drink, and I love it because I love yogurt, and I'm not necessarily raw vegan or anything, but I like to I believe in keeping a balance with everything, and I mostly follow Ayurveda as a system of how to take care of myself and eat, and you know what, in this life, like, you have to find out, like, what works for you, and how to be healthy that way. Okay, so then I got some dinner tonight, and next time I'm gonna go and actually get ingredients and make it myself because I can. But I got some Punjabi sarson da sag, and it's fresh mustard and spinach leaves cooked in a mild spicy curry. So this is gonna be my dinner for tonight with some basmati, and gonna make that aromatic heck. What else do I got in my lovely Mary Poppins bag of cultural goodies? Oh, and this is my favorite. I had this at a restaurant the other day with chai, and it's called moong halwa, and it's a traditional dessert made from yellow lentils, and it's mildly sweet. Oh, let's see. Yeah, so there's ghee. In Indian cooking, they use ghee, which is clarified butter, which necessarily isn't dairy. Someone told me, but I should probably verify that. So then I got some Indian newspapers looking through it for cultural events, and this video is really long, so I congratulate you if you watched the whole thing. They also have a lot of different spices there. Oh wait, no, it's not spices. This is incense. Oh. Jasmine. So I got a box of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 incense, and they all come individually wrapped like this. And there's a whole boatload. I would say there are at least 20 in each pack. Only like $4. That's so cheap. If you go to Whole Foods or something like that, it's like ridiculous. Okay, so when I first went there, I know this is really long. Thank you for watching, because I have a lot to say. When I first went there, I went and I just kind of was exploring, and then it was weird because, like, I kept running into people who were telling me, oh, go this way, go that way, go this way, and I just took it as a sign from people, like, okay, this person's telling me to go here, and then I would go there, and then the next person was, like, meeting me to tell me to go here. So I went, and I was walking past this shop, and I got this, like, just pull to go in there. And since I just moved into a new apartment, traditionally in India, or in the Hindi tradition, when you move into a new space, you want to clear the energy, protect it, and that's when you get Ganesha. You say the Ganesha mantra, burn some incense. And so when I went to the store, I picked up a nose ring, which are really cheap there too. And I was looking for a statue of Ganesha to protect my new apartment, or bless my new apartment, and I just was looking at all of them, and then all of a sudden I saw this baby, and I was like, drawn to it, and I was like, alright, this is Ganesha. This is my Ganesha. And traditionally, Ganesha is the obstacle breaker, and he is the one that keeps you focused on what you need to do and your path. And he will protect you and help remove all obstacles. And after I said all the mantras and stuff, I remember because normally you recite them 108 times. And I recited it, and I looked at the clouds, and I saw an elephant head. Like, the clouds were shaped into Ganesha, and I took that as a sign that I'm in the right direction. And it was just the whole day was just crazy, and just super synchronistic, and it was awesome. And this video is now 60 minutes long, so I'm just going to read you quickly a quote to close, which I'm going to start doing because I believe in the power of positivity. Okay, what I normally do when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is I open up this book with this dolphin, this happy dolphin on it, because this is how I want to feel every day. Okay, so what I do is I just kind of randomly flip through it, not looking, and I just, pick a page. And this is what we got. You can't leave where you are until you decide where you want to be. And there's little penguins. And for me, usually when I just open the book at this point, and every morning it's almost like it's the precursor to my day, or what I've been almost debating. So, with that being said, thank you for watching. Tack så mycket, grazie, gracias, merci, spasiba, cześć, and I'm gonna sign off for now, and hopefully next time I'll make my videos a little shorter, or separate them into different pieces, bite-sized pieces. But, thank you for watching. Hello, goodbye, arrivederci, au revoir. Jenny, Tush. Goodbye. That's a really good. Take care. Until next time.